the Minister of Health in Timor-Leste is a honor to host the first joint working group meeting of the health cooperation between Indonesia and Timor-Leste, following a common interest between our two nations towards the protection of our population from the public health risks that are increasingly affect all us. I wish to personally thank Her Excellency Dr. Nila Malak, the Minister of Health Indonesia, who has shown determination to strengthen our health cooperation and who has also been responsive to cross-border initiative collaboration following a common interest between our two nations. I also would like to extend my deepest appreciation to Dr. Rajan Pandab, WHO representative to Timor-Leste, for the continuing engagement to the cross-border initiative collaboration meeting and for WHO tireless support provided to the Minister of Health. On behalf of the Minister of Health, I'm very pleased to reaffirm Timor-Leste's commitment to progressive areas of priority highlighted in the Memorandum of Understanding between Indonesia and Timor-Leste, with particular emphasis to capacity building and education of a health professional, whilst working together to boost our efforts towards Agenda 2030 of achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. In the face of the signed agreement, we value the Indonesian experience and expertise in the areas of emergency relief and disaster risk management, tackling non-communicable disease and its determinant risk factors, capacity building of a health personnel, as well as non-curriculum development, medical care, and laboratory services, as well as regards to pharmaceutical product and medical equipment. The same applies to UC under discussions on cross-border initiative, as both Indonesia and Timor-Leste have now embarked upon the eradicated and eliminated many communicable diseases such as measles, rubella, maternal and neonatal tetanus, and several neglected tropical diseases. We must use this opportunity to also initiate cross-border collaboration, not for only HIV, AIDS, TB, or malaria, but come up with holistic strategy to collaborate all communicable disease prevention and control. We must stand together to strengthen our specialist relationship amidst global, regional, and cross-border. Treat the health status of our population, which means we must start working now to explore, identify, and fully understanding what is needed, what different approaches there are, and the work needed we will reinforce together. As Mandela once said, everything is impossible until it's done. And without a goal, nothing is ever possible. Therefore, I'm very optimistic about the presence of such and prominent figures from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Health, Training Institution from Indonesia, together with our delegation from Timor-Leste. I trust that discussion will strongly guide further development of technical agreement for the implementation of individual projects of cooperation.